Tonight, new details into that deadly crash on the turnpike in Fort Pierce. There's been a lot of speculation over how much English the suspect understands as state and federal officials question his legal status in the U.S.
Harjinder Singh remains in jail tonight, being held without bond. Angela Rozier joins us live from St. Lucie County with new video of that suspect. Angela.
Well, Tiff and Shane, I can tell you this case continues to place the Treasure Coast in the national spotlight as that suspect remains behind bars in the St. Lucie County Jail. Harjinder Singh is accused of killing 3 people after attempting to make an illegal U-turn on Florida's turnpike in St. Lucie County. He's facing criminal charges, but there are still questions about his legal status in the U.S. There is also speculation about how much English he understands. WPBF News has obtained video out of New Mexico that shows Singh speaking with a state trooper after being stopped for speeding on July 3rd. New Mexico State Police say federal officials incorrectly suggested that the state isn't complying with new English language proficiency rules for commercial driver's licenses. And officials say with regard to that July 3rd traffic stop, an assessment is only triggered when there's a communication problem. And they say the stop video shows no communication issues.
What do you like to do? Would you like to go to court, or would you like to just pay the fine?
Pay the fine. My first time in the
Is it your
already
first time?
in the 5 year in the no ticket.
No tickets?
Yeah.
I hate to be the first guy to write you a ticket, but
Full name, sir?
yes. This is the one that you'll take care of within 30 days, okay? And then just choose one of those options right there.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. And this one right here is your inspection, okay?
Okay. Thank you, sir. They send the ticket in the no my credit.
I'm sorry, I guess I don't understand what
Maybe in the this my ticket in the my license.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or how many year?
Don't quote me on this. I think a ticket will stay anywhere from 5 to 7 years, depending on what state you're from. Anywhere for that long, okay? Okay.
But federal officials are still concerned that Singh did not undergo an assessment, which would require him to answer questions about the origin and destination of a recent or planned trip, the amount of time spent on duty, driving time, or a logbook, the meaning of the selected signs. Now, federal officials also say Singh, who is a native of India, when he was interviewed here in St. Lucie County, he failed that English proficiency test. Reporting live in St. Lucie County, Angela Rozier, WPBF 25 News.